Comfort. Oh, suffer. Suffer. Comfort. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Song. I grew up in China. I came to New York City 14 years ago. I worked on Wall Street for 12 years. And recently, I decided to change my life and live the way I want. Today, I want to take a close look at the very specious relationship between comfort and suffer. Very interesting nuance between these two concepts. Sometimes, comfort means suffer, and sometimes suffer means comfort.
Wait, what?
A friend of mine whose name is Tony, he always says that he does not want comfort. He wants more suffer. He appreciates every suffer he did before, which contributed to his success now. What he said triggered me to think about the relationship between these two concepts. And a mentor of mine once said, comfort zone is hell.
Hell?
When I heard that, I was at the beginning of the self-transformation journey. It was so shocking to hear that. It made me think about the life I had until then. When I put myself into the so-called comfort zone, I usually get bad results, and I suffered in life. And some of the major catastrophic events in my life actually brought me a lot of joy, always required me to change. And the result is self-growth and a very organic feeling of joy. Recently, I scrutinized the memories, combining with the recent 4 catastrophic main events happening in my life. Here's what I think. There is comfort that we want to avoid, because they mean suffer. We live in a modern world which is very, very different from the world our ancestors lived. However, our instinct is still the same as ancestors. We want to save energy, we do not want to change, and we want to think short term, we don't want to think long term. Because of the change of the environment, these thoughts does not work anymore, and these instincts is what keep us in our comfort zone. So what is a comfort zone? To me, comfort zone is the existing regular lifestyle or life routine that we keep doing again and again and again and every day, especially when it does not require a lot of effort. One significant example that popped out my mind right now immediately is corporate job. If you work in a corporate, ask yourself, how much effort do you have to put in your job, and how much do you enjoy it? How much do you learn from it, and how much do you grow from it? To me, not much. The reason is the corporate job is designed for people to fit in a specific role, and the role itself serves as a gear for the huge corporate machine, where the room for expansion and growth is very small because you have to spin with others. You have to match with everybody around you. You can only operate within that small space that's given. As a small gear, you spin the same way and the same speed again and again and again. That's how it is. Because there's no change. It is naturally a comfort zone. We go there, we do what is expected by everybody and ourselves. Sometimes you get a lot of work, sometimes you get less work. But are they really challenging? No. They may be time and effort consuming, but the majority of that is not very challenging because you know how to do it and you're doing it again and again and again.
Again and again and again.
To me, challenge is step yourself out to something unknown and figure out the solutions. That's a comfort zone. And staying in it for a while, and guess what? You get yourself tired, it's boring, and it's actually against life. Life means expansion. Life means creativity. Life means exploring. When we spend our time in the same way again and again, which happen to sustain that for a long period of time, during that period of time, we suffer. And after that, we suffer too. There's very little organic growth during that time. And after we spend a long enough time in it, that became our permanent identity. We literally just abandoned our potential for all the possible achievement, productions, and creations. The so-called comfort is a disguise of laziness. It's driven by our instinct to stay the same. The process is painful, and the result is painful. Another example of this type of comfort zone is after our daily work, when we get home, what do? We get ourselves drawn in all the entertainment that's designed to suck our life and time away from us. Think about all the video games, Netflix, social media, etc., etc. How much time do we spend on that? How much gain do we get from that? Do you even have memory about you playing video games or watching Netflix a couple days ago? Probably not. Do you know why? Because you really don't enjoy the time. That's also a so-called way of comfort life. And that's also a so-called way of relaxing. In the end, what do? They cloud your mind, they waste your time, and they make you feel seemingly comfort, but actually you are suffering. Do you feel self-blaming? Do you regret? When you get to the bed at the end of the day, do you feel happy? Do you feel so excited that you had a nice day? Or it just feels numb and regretful? We really want to avoid all this so-called comfort. It's not real happiness, it's a laziness. It's an evil excuse we give us to stop our life process, to stop growing, or even letting us go into the downward spiral, getting worse and worse. And the time we spend in those comfort zones usually feels terrible. It's a way of suffer, and the result is also suffer. So let me remind what my mentor said. Comfort zone is hell. Let's recall what Tony said at the beginning. He dislikes comfort. He loves suffer. What does that mean then? Well, it's simple. The suffer to Tony means work, production, and effort in a dynamic situation, in an unknown and challenging environment. It can be suffering. For example, when we go to gym and do our reps, our body suffers. It feels tired, it feels pain. When we try to do our last couple reps, the brain starts to tell us give up. And we have to suffer it, go against our will to finish it. How do we feel after we finished our goal? Joy, real comfort, self-esteem, the confidence that we can do it. As we do it more and more, our life gets better, our health gets better, and our feeling gets better. And that's what I call a real comfort. Another example of the suffer is to jump out of your current routine and go chase your dream. It feels horrible in the beginning, and you have to suffer from lacking skills, uncertainty, and you may suffer from fear. The fear to failure and the fear to success. And all the suffer is good suffer. If we escape from the suffer, we secure our failure. If we accept that, embrace that, let it be, keep doing what we want. We will still have failures in the process, but success is inevitable. What's the feeling of success? It's quite comfortable, and it's the real joy and happiness. Every little success we made in our life, we cast a vote to the person we wanted to be, and feel more confident about us, about our efficacy to achieve. That's super high comfort. That really feels great. Therefore, it takes courage to face challenge, invite this healthy suffering into our life. If we keep doing that, I guarantee success, little or great, is inevitable. Do you want that? I do. So to wrap up this video, I would like to ask two questions. The first question is, do you really enjoy your life routine? Do you think you have reached your potential? The second question is there any goal in your life that you really want to experience or achieve and you never started it? Leave a comments below and tell me your answers to the questions. I love to discuss this topic with you guys. So much to say. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.